Hi guys, welcome to a mini vlog as I take you along me doing things that I love. First stop was the bathroom. I was checking out myself. I love the outfit I was wearing. It was perfect for the activities I was going to be doing. Next, I loved the wall paintings. If you know me, you know I love paintings. I kept on checking these and I kept on looking at them because I was so amazed. And then finally I reached the place where I was going dance. Yay! So this was me registering, just getting entry and putting my things in the locker, then finally going to start to do all the activities that are there. So firstly it was a tour. I checked where everything was, and then finally I was ready to start the activities. This was me staring back at my friends to give them a yay sign that I was ready. So the spot at which I wanted to try the reverse bungee jumping, I found as a queue. So this was me doing a bit of a silly dance and just, still looking back at my friend and waiting. And finally it was me in line. And I got on that ball, I rode, and it was so nice, and I fell in the people. Of course, I was so happy. The next stop was to try the trampolines, and they were really good. This was me jumping around and having so much fun, feeling like a big kid I am, of course. And yep, some kids started throwing the cubes at me, and this was me trying to catch them, but I couldn't. So I was having so much fun. Trust me, you definitely need to try bounce if you are a person who likes doing so many activities and fun, like exercising activities. Of course, I'm one of those people, and I was having so much fun. Next stop opposition was rock climbing. I really loved this activity because it's so fun and it plays a bit of tricks. It kind of it kind of teaches you how to balance and how to have so much strength, because you need to hold on to those. You need all your 4 body parts, 2 legs and your hands, in order for you to move and balance. So this was me just trying to balance myself and get to the top. The moment I got to the top, I wanted to explore and go to different parts of this rock climbing wall. So that was me jumping off, and my stockings were definitely kind of coming out, so I was trying to put them back on and climb again, because this was a really great activity. I really loved it. So that was me climbing back. I would recommend you try this, and some people do it with ropes if it's a very high distance to the top, but this was relatively short where you could just jump into the pit balls with the cubes and you'd be safe. So I tried again. This was me trying so hard, and I had nails on. It was a little bit hard for me because I was slipping off, but then I kept on going because I was having so much fun. My friend could tell I was really happy, and I was talking there, and that was me jumping back into the pit. So I wanted to be a little bit I wanted to play a little bit. I started throwing the cubes at my friend, and he kind of tried to run away, but I kept on throwing the cubes at him. And then, oh my gosh, karma got me. I fell into the cubes, but I still continued to try to play around. This was really fun for me. If you could tell, I was having so much fun. Then I went back to jumping. I loved the trampoline. They were so nice, and it was so refreshing jumping. Growing up, I always loved trampolines, and there was this place in my neighborhood where they had one trampoline. You had to pay in order for you to jump. So this was just reminding me of my childhood. Next stop, I went to try and shoot by the basketball hoops. As I was jumping on the trampoline, I was so happy. At first I missed, and then I continued trying until I shot my shot, and before it even entered into the hoop, I was already clapping because I was so happy. Next activity was to balance. So there was a part where you had to go to the other side, and there was more like just a one-way thing. I don't know how to call this, but then it kind of tests how well you can balance, and that was me jumping into because I managed to. For this one I couldn't manage. I fell halfway, and that was me in the people laughing at myself. Again, this other one I couldn't manage. Balance is not so much of my strength, so I failed. And this was me and my friend walking to the other part of the indoor park. It's so big. I love the floors. They had so much art on it, and friend and I kept on talking about the things we could see. There was so much that you can't really pinpoint everything. So this was me and my friend going on the other side of the park. It was so cute, and just look at the views, just look at the aesthetics. I loved them all, and they had different swings and different parts to try and play. So this was me getting ready and just touring everything and what I was going to start with. Some people find this not fun, but for me it was so much fun, because growing up with boys, I used to love doing a lot of climbings, a lot of swings, just these extraordinary things that most guys love to do. So this was literally me living my inner childhood and just fulfilling all those reliving in short the moments that I used to live as a child, where you climb on a swing and you play around. For us growing up, the type of swings that were available were the ones with the tire. So this one with the tire kind of reminded me more of my childhood. And just take a look at these pupils. Oh my goodness, guys, they're so cute. And the cubes as well are so soft, whereby if you fall, you are guaranteed you're safe, and it's so much fun. But I didn't fall in this activity. I kept on going from one end to the other, and it was so much fun. Look at these red open rocks where you have to climb in order for you to reach the other end. That was me giving my friend a hi. I've managed, and I didn't fall. I kept on getting back at him just to show him like, okay, I'm done, I did great. So that was me climbing like a monkey. I loved doing that because, oh my goodness, this again reminded me of my childhood. I loved climbing, and my mom was always worried that I was going to hurt myself, because I was a kid who always loved climbing things, who always loved jumping, who always, oh my goodness, I think my brothers are to blame for this, because they were my best friends and they are still my best friends. So this was me doing another one. This one had a little bit of can I say circles, and you had to balance from one to another. It was also kind of teaching how to balance and how to move from one point to another. And these giant can I say squares, or I don't know what to call them, but they remind me more of the boxing. I think they're similar to what they use, but these ones you have to climb on them and reach to the far end. So for this one, it was one of the tough activities. I failed to reach the other end without falling into the pit, and that was me getting out. And another activity I loved was this one. They were so bubbly and so soft, and then balancing from one end to the other. I managed. That was me doing my happy jump, and on the other end I found a queue. So this was me waiting for the other people to finish, and I finally got on a swing. So for this one, you had to pass through the circle, and in order for you to go to the other end. I failed to do that in the first place. I failed, and I started waiting again. I danced a bit, and this was me trying for the second time, because I didn't like that I failed. I wanted to conquer and pass through until I reached my final destination, and that was me finally getting it, and I passed through, and I gave my friend a high five. I did it. And the next activity I did was this one, where you had to balance from one square to the other using the ropes and things like that. I did that, and then I did the squares, I did the circles again, and then this was me admiring the wall art. I'm telling you, it always gets me. Places like these, I think they are aesthetically pleasing. And this was me on another swing dancing, because I was playing a really nice song in the background, and I was just dancing and balancing, because that's how you're supposed to move back and forward in order for you to get on another log of the swing until you finish, until you reach the far end. This was me on the last one, and I was really happy dancing. So there was another person in front of me, so I did a bit of a happy dance before I got on one, and this was me swinging and having so much fun. I looked back at my friend, and he was just laughing at whatever I was doing. So I went again on this cardboard which had holes, and you had to climb in order for you to go to the other side. This was me having so much fun again, because I love such activities. And then afterwards I went back to jumping on the trampoline. I had so much fun. I was busy telling my friend and showing my friend some tactics. We were telling stories. It was so much fun, and I loved how he took so many videos of me. They were so nice. They were so cute, and this was just me showing all my moves, and having so much fun. I don't know how many times I've talked about fun, but really fun is what I had throughout this video, and it was so nice for me, because the place is very safe and it's adult friendly. Everybody was just doing their own things, and I loved that so many people love doing activities like this, because oh my goodness, if you know me, I love such activities. And just taking a moment, doing things that you love, and just putting up the pieces of your childhood, especially the trampoline, gives me chills, and it just gave me chills right there. I was having so much fun, and my friend was just like, oh my goodness, aren't you tired? I got a bit tired. I rested a bit, and I started jumping again. I jumped a lot this day, and I used so much energy. So this was me and my friend leaving the place after I had so much fun, and I did so many activities that I loved. We left, and upon us driving out of the mall, I saw some birds in the sky, and you notice that I really was intrigued by them, so he drove a bit slower until I saw them fly away, and this was us leaving the place. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.